everybody. Welcome back. This is Miss Faye, and this is my world. Today's topic is don't let him play you over and over and over again. Don't allow him to play games with you. Before we get started, I'd like to say welcome. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to all the new viewers, the new subscribers, and welcome to you who have been with me from the beginning. I really appreciate you. Now, to get us started, I did pull a short video. Let's watch this video. Then we have a letter. We're going to dig into this letter and talk about this issue. Don't let him play you over and over and over again. Here we go.
Stop letting men that don't deserve you play you. You knew you shouldn't have settled for that man that didn't earn you in the first place, but here you are, giving a man chance after chance after chance after chance, and you know that man and the way he's treating you is beneath you. Ain't nothing worse than getting played by a man you know when it comes to dating, you're better than. You're more healed. You're more mentally prepared for this relationship. You're more emotionally available. You are more of an overpour. You are more of a supporter than that man could ever be, but yet you letting that man make you question your worth. You know you are worth more than a man that can't see it, that don't understand it, that don't know to take care so he damages it. You are worth more than the man you continually have to build while over time he's eroding your worth.
All right, let's dive into this letter. And she entitles her letter, Speaking Up as the Other Woman. Between 2017 and 2021, I was attending a yoga class twice a week with the same teacher. Back then, I was still in my 20s, and I thought that he was an enlightened yoga guru, and I would go to him for advice. One day in 2020, I had just been dumped, and when attending one of his classes, I found my tears rolling out. No one saw except the teacher. After class, he asked me what's going wrong, and I told him I just got dumped, and I asked if we could go hiking. It's not the first time I asked him, but this time he said yes. So you're kind of chasing him. You asked him out, you chasing him, okay? That weekend, we met up for hiking, and we found out that we both love to smoke weed. And we had a wonderful and fun time. I know you did if you were I. Shortly after, we became intimate. Well, hey, that's probably why you brought out the weed. Or he brought out the weed. Okay. A few weeks later, he let me know that he is still very close with an ex-girlfriend. And she stays at his home 1 or 2 nights a week, as he lives just outside the city. And he claimed that she treated his place as a holiday home. Well, look at this. Look, he has a girlfriend. But you didn't bother to check that out before you got intimate with him, and that you asked him out to go hiking. You see, you ask a man out, and he's not going to wait for sex at all. So I don't know who pulled the weed out, but when the weed out, you should have known what was coming. All right? But it looks like you went along with it. And now he has the nerve to try to explain himself. He's letting you know that he has a girlfriend, so you can't just come popping up over to his house and bothering him. He's also kind of saying something down about the girlfriend to make you feel like there's, a little hope for you by saying that she treats his place like a holiday home. He has 2 bedrooms. I found that super weird and was extremely jealous. And he would screen my calls and leave his house to call me when she's there. When she calls, he would ask me to be quiet. You can already see this coming. Now, up here, you said, what did you find super weird? that he has 2 bedrooms? Let me tell you something. I think that's ideal. If you can stay with a man, even if you married a man, and you have your room and he has his room. I love it. I love it. Who said you got to sleep in the same bed every night? All right. So anyway, you are grasping at straws here by whatever he's telling you because you think, that maybe he's not happy with her and you have a way in. No, you don't. You don't. According to him, they were together for 18 years and they broke up because his family from India had pushed him to enter an arranged marriage. Let me tell you something. A lot of the folks from India are used to arranged marriages. That's in their culture. So, for him to tell you he was pushed, don't buy it. Don't buy it. It's in the culture. It's something that they have been doing for generations. The marriage ended after a year, and during that time, she distanced herself from him. After the marriage was over, he became friends with his ex again, but were no longer intimate. So he's telling you this long, drawn out lie. Lie. It's a lie. He said that he didn't want to tell her about me because he didn't want to hurt her or lose her again. Are you reading between the lines here? He's lying to you. Okay? He was married to this woman. Now he claims that the marriage ended, but now they're friends and still together. Still together. Just because he doesn't have the piece of paper, so he says, to document that they're married, they're still bonded. So that leaves you out of the picture. But see, your folly was that you chased that man. Okay? He said that he didn't want to tell her about me because he didn't want to hurt her or lose her. He also said to me, all these concepts about girlfriend, boyfriend are my concepts. So he's putting it on you. They are not in his vocabulary. He is an Oshu man, but I don't know what an Oshu man is. But insisted that he was only intimate with me. I don't believe it, not one bit. I think he's an Oshu lion man. As he was often at my place, even on the days she stayed at his home. You just the other woman. You're just a side piece. I believed him. However, every Sunday he would stay over at his best friend's apartment. So it could be that he had lied to her about his whereabouts. I'm sure he did. This went on for about 9 months, and I finally ended it. Well, good for you. Did your eyes open after 9 long months? I hope it did, and I hope you never take him back. It's been 3 years since I last saw him, and he still tries to contact me. Why not? He was a side piece anyway. I had blocked him everywhere. In hindsight, I was not a girl's girl, and I competed with other women. Oh, is that why you tried to snatch him away from her? Because you're in competition? I was often skeptical of men, as I have seen countless married men hit on me. Yeah, but these no good married men, they hit on everybody. They can. They're no good. The ones that are cheaters. Now, not all married men are cheaters, but the ones that are cheaters will hit on everybody because they don't respect their marriages at all. Okay? However, now that I'm older, I realize that women are not my competition. They are my friends. Well, actually, you can learn a lot from other women about these men. You can learn, especially if they were involved with another woman that you see. She can tell you what kind of man he is by her experience with him. So don't always believe what a man tells you about his ex. Don't believe it, because I have yet to meet a man that's going to talk about his ex and say, she was a wonderful woman, I just messed it up. I have yet to meet that man. And most times it is the man that messes up. Also, in the past, I avoided confrontation and let people walk all over me. But I have been speaking up for myself, and it makes me feel good. I would like your thoughts on whether I should speak up, not to him, as I don't trust him, but to speak to the other woman who he claims to be an ex. Never do that. Don't confront her. That's not your business at all. In fact, you should forget this. It's been 3 years. Why are you still worrying about what this man is doing? And it seems like you want revenge. And you say what? You want to tell his ex to find out what really happened, to speak up for me, to open her eyes, and for him to be accountable. See, you're looking for revenge. No, don't do that, because whatever you do, you're doing it to yourself. All right? Karma. So whatever you do to this man or go to this woman trying to spill your guts and tell them all about the man, trying to hold the man accountable and all that, is going to bounce back right to you in a harder way. Let it go. Forget about this man. Forget it. And think about what you desire, your happiness. All right. I know it's been 3 years since I saw him, but somehow it still bothers me. And he still contacts me despite being blocked. How can he contact you if you blocked him? I don't understand this. I've heard this before. If you block him, the only way that he can contact you is write you a letter in the mail if he has your address. But you say he keeps finding new channels that I forgot to block him on. And it's annoying every time. Listen, that's because you haven't gotten over it yet. That's the only reason that you keep thinking about him. And when you see his notification, you get a funny feeling. You see, it makes you want to strike back at him. Don't. Ignore it. When you get over this, really, it won't bother you at all. You won't think about it at all. And apparently you haven't healed from this situation. You haven't healed from it yet. And what you need to do is find your peace and heal. That's the only way you're going to get over it, period, so that you can move on. Because this situation can actually be a block to any more blessings that come your way. And if you keep harboring that energy within you, you're going to meet the same type of man the next time around. You got to heal. And if you don't know how to heal, in the description at the bottom, look at that video, how I started my spiritual journey. And it will help you on your way to healing. People, you can't just break up in these horrible situations and think you're going to find another man that's going to be better. No. As long as you have that energy inside you, you're going to attract the same energy back to you. And when you understand that, it can change your life. Don't allow a man to play you over and over and over again. If he hurt you, let that be it. Never look back. Never go back. Don't think about him anymore. Heal yourself and move forward. I hope you understand the message today. And I hope that it helps someone. For those of you who may have a question that you'd like for me to answer, my email address is in the description. And if you're looking for today's affirmation, the link is also in the description. I thank you all for supporting this channel. I thank you for your comments and your letters. And a very special thank you to those that leave a donation. I wish you all the very best and happiness, and I really hope to see you next time.